In this episode, we start producing from our brand new iron ore mines, and we also see our commissioning of our new power plant. Stay tuned. Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Things are progressing. We're building up our new mines over here. Our nuclear power plant is ready to go. We still have a we still have a fair bit of power lines to be constructed. And so before we'll be able to provide additional power anywhere really. I have actually put a little power line in here to support our mines once that's ready to go. Of course, at some point we may also require a bit of let's slow the game down just a little bit. We may also require a bit of a station over here for our buses. So let's grab one of these guys and we'll see about getting a bit of a turnaround station going on over here, if possible. Of course, it seems like it may not be possible. I think that'll work. That almost works. So if we do something like this, we should at least have a bit of a bus station over here where we can drop people off. We'll definitely need that. So let's do that. There's been a few other UI changes here. We now see our constant. So let's batch this construction. Yeah, let's start the construction over there. So here you now have a tool to say what kind of construction you're doing. These are now the various overlays that we have available, and this interface over here you can pin, but it now goes to the edge of the screen, which I think is all pretty good. Now that should be constructed, and that will help us out a little bit with a facility for our workers to arrive. So what I'll do in the meantime is I'll also do a little bit of this. What we'll do is we'll cut across and provide access over there. These guys are just going to walk straight through that way. Let's go nuts and commission that. I do like the new buttons over here, so that's pretty good. So hopefully we'll definitely, and the plan is in this episode that we start the commissioning of these mines. That will also require some workers at least to be dropped off over here. And we're also waiting on the delivery of cars in this general area. I should have. Let's just have a look. I'm pretty sure we had a car dealer. Yeah, here it is. Do we have a vehicle inbound here? I don't think we've actually allowed the vehicle to come here just yet. Okay, so let's quickly find that line. So over here under lines, we want a truck, which is open hull, which is moving vehicles around. It's just the one. Vehicle distribution. This is the one. Ultimagrad car dealer. So see, this one is not actually included over here. So let's go ahead and we'll add this guy, Central Hub car dealer, and we'll make sure to unload all of our cars over here as well. And we'll just say, there we go. So now whenever anything is still available, we'll do that. So on the way in and out that way. It's actually not a bad spot to then drop off some vehicles on the way to the car dealership again. We could at some point add an additional vehicle to that line, but I'd rather not proliferate vehicles in a massive fashion over here. Okay, some of the other things that we did is we ran out of wood, and so what I've done is I've obviously replanted trees over here, but in the wait I did procure a little bit of wood over here, just so that we and I've put an extra storage over here so that so that we can stockpile a little bit more. And I've also put a line in place to bring wood from over here into that stockpile as well. So hopefully that means we'll have a little bit more resilience with regards to our chemical production. But yeah, all the time we have some issues over here. We now have workers available, but we're going to have issues. Okay, let's speed it up just so that we can get the snow in already, so it can stop looking as funny as it does. Okay, well, speeding it up is not a problem. Over here, I was busy constructing some additional facilities, which has not really happened just yet. So what I'm going to do, since it is winter now, I'm going to go ahead and pay for this, and yeah, that should be fine. So now at least I think we should have, oh, there's a little section here that needs to be paid for still also. There we go. So that is now built. So hopefully that means this guy is warming up. It is warming up. And we should be able to give these guys a little bit better temperatures to live in, living conditions. Now, there is a lot of unemployment due to no workplace. So that's the primary one. Due to small children is a smaller amount. Everybody seems to be educated. Anybody living at home? Oh, yeah, there is a number of people. So it means that we should, in fact, be looking at producing some additional living quarters for these people. But a heating problem. Let's just quickly see where that's at. Is this a place that we generally provide heating to? Do you have heating? Why can't I? Oh, at the Debansk port. I don't quite know if we do have heating available over here. If we look at heating on this side, yeah, I don't think we have heating for this guy. So that's part of a bit of a problem that we've got at the moment. But let's see. So all of these flats should be very full because people can now move naturally. So what we could do is have a look at this Banished over here to see if there's any further room for growth. No, actually we've kind of done what we can over here. Unless we kind of further expand, which is not impossible for us to do, but if we wanted to further expand, we need to do a new heating facility and all these kind of things, which is not. And I don't know if we need any more workers in this general area. So these guys, I think, would probably be unemployed for the most part. Yeah, a lot of them don't have jobs. So I don't know if we need to expand in this general area. In Ultimagrad, I think there's a lot of room for us to continue to expand. We need workers everywhere, and especially over here, we still don't have these factories up and running. So we just need to be cautious that we are probably going to need additional heating in this area also. So maybe let's plan for an additional heating plant somewhere over here that can provide heating. So this guy, is that guy running at full capacity? I don't like the fact that it doesn't have any workers over here, or very few workers at least. Okay, here comes some workers in now, and it is running at full capacity. That's the thing. Okay, so part of what I want to do is let's put a few parking facilities in here. I think that is going to be good if we do a little bit of parking. A small parking lot over here could provide a few workers for us. How many bays is that? That's 6 parking slots. That's a medium. I don't like the 2. That's a medium. Would have been cool if we could have squeezed that one in there. But no, let's just go with a small one then. So provide a little bit more parking right over here. So let's grab a small parking lot. Yeah, just a little something like that. We'll get that built, and then there's at least a few parking spots for people to come to work by car, which I think just gives us that little bit of extra resilience. Will that work? Can we tie this in? No, that won't work. So we'll have to do a bit of this, which is going to be okay. So let's go ahead and commission all of that. So hopefully that's going to get built pretty quickly, and we're going to get some workers out over here. But yes, that means we will need to provide some additional heating facilities. So let's have a quick look at our heating situation. So I'm going to go with the larger heating plant. This is not the large, it is the larger one. Now the question for me is, do we try and do an extra one here? I don't think so. I don't think that's the plan. I think we'd rather do this. Let's switch on. Ooh. I'm quite comfortable to have it pretty close by the wall there. We'll need a little bit of room. So let's flatten this out a little bit. There we go. So that's in place now. So we can start building an additional heating facility here. Now, the thing is, if we wanted to deliver, so can I actually run? I can. So let's run a little bit of a something like that. And then ultimately what we'll do is we'll just tie it straight up over there. And then this guy, really, are we honestly not going to be able to? There we go. That's what I'm after. So we'll just do that. So there we go. So we can go ahead and probably commission that. Let's get our aggregate storage in place first. So under metallurgy, we probably need a small aggregate storage, and we can flip it around. That's I think the appropriate one. Oh, actually that works so beautifully in this location. Look at that. Oh, loving it. So let's do that. So there we go. So now we should be able to get some additional heating going on. So let's switch off the topography, and we'll commission this construction. Hopefully we can get that constructed pretty quickly with these guys. And that'll be some additional heating so that we can start laying out some more buildings over here. Now, of course, what I think I should do is probably pay for some of these road connections so that we can start work on the on the rest of this. So at least we can start working on the plant over there. But they're good, and we're really squeezing stuff in a little bit. It's looking pretty good. On this side, I'm not too sure. Do we have? Yeah, there's not a lot of spare capacity over here. There might be a little bit spare capacity on this side. So I am comfortable to potentially start doing an allocation of a few more residential buildings over here. So let's go residential buildings over here. Probably large ones. Not the biggest ones though. Shall we do some of the stock standard ones again? What was that size looking like? That's about 190 workers over here. That's not a bad one. Let's get a few of these going on. We don't want the place to be consistently busy with the craziest sizes. So we'll do a couple of those. I think that'll work quite nicely. We could also then provide maybe one over here. Yeah, that's pretty good. So if we do that, that should help. Now let's get a few roads in place. So the way I would generally like to do that is do something like this. If we do that, we should be able to run a road out from here. Tie that in. That's good. We'll tie a road in from this side. Nice. Now we have some other facilities that we can place in here too. This one we'll just go ahead and commission, so we'll slowly start getting those apartments popping up over there. I think that's pretty good. Okay, now let's have a bit of a look at what's going on with our mines. Are we close to done over here? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. What's going on with this guy? We've got some construction occurring. Can we get maybe a helicopter facility to come in and bring in some more of the materials that may be required? Buildings are on fire. Oh, what's going on here? I think it's because they don't actually have fuel either. How much do we have? 1.6. So that should power it, but we do need fuel though. So who's bringing fuel to this station over here? IC4 medium. We still have the ability to bring in fuel. This building is already assigned. So are we out of fuel, or is it just not assigned properly? The local heliport cargo platform ×3. So it should get. It might be because it doesn't have any electricity. Is that correct? Okay. Well, let's set up. Oh, we should have some. There's an engineer around. So let's set up a couple of buses to sort this out. When we get some fuel over there, some power over there, it might at the heliport, it might sort things out. Let's get a couple of buses. We do have plenty of buses around, so let's get a couple of buses to bring in some workers over here to the power plant. Oh, and there was an there was an awesome number of suggestions with regards to naming this. So we'll name this town in just a minute. Let's just set up our facility here. So I'm going to grab from the bus station over there, and you're going to drop off over this location. And I think that's fine. You're just going to make a start for that. And this is going to be... Okay, so let's make that start. Okay, we'll go back and grab some more buses for that as soon as we've changed the name. So where is our names over here? There it is, Veloka. So let's rename Veloka to Geigergrad. Was an awesome name that was suggested in the comments. Geigergrad. Just because it's a nuclear power plant so close to a town kind of thing. So Geigergrad, I think that's how you would spell Geiger. I have no idea. So Geigergrad over there. Alternatively, what we could do is we could, hang on, if I click on this here. Now that's probably about right, to be honest. And unfortunately, half of this town is in Central Hub over here, but that's okay. I don't think that's going to matter too much. So Geigergrad. Now, if I go and quickly find our lines, actually, let's just assign more buses to that very same line. And I also want to rename that line. That's actually what I'm after. So if we want for passengers, so from Central Hub, I think, to Veloka bus station, this is the one. And I'll rename that to Geiger Power Workers. And we'll save that. Here we go. I definitely want line spacing in place. And what I'll think we do is we'll assign a couple, 2 or 3 more buses to it, to the mix over there. So there we go. So we'll close that one now, and we'll grab a few more buses. Assign to, it's Geiger Power Workers. And make a start. And another one. Geiger Power Workers over here, and make a start. Okay, let's see how 3 buses does the trick over there. I think that is a good starting point. We're producing secret police vehicles over here. There's tons of them over there. And we're actually producing nothing else at the moment. We've got a fair bit of everything, I think. So at the moment, we don't necessarily need to use these workers to build more stuff. But if we probably need more orphanages, and we also need more secret police. So let's quickly have a look. I'm going to grab this one so we can in fact bring some vehicles over if we have to. So here we have a secret police facility that doesn't have any vehicles. So let's have a quick look here, and we'll quickly move a few vehicles over. And thank you so much for those in the comments who pointed out that the police cars are not for the secret police, because they don't want to do that, because they have to be unmarked. Yes, that's understood. But that there's upcoming normal police stations which the police cars will be used for. So that's also good to know, at least. Okay, so now we should get a few guys over here. Okay, so let's leave that as is. So that's a few cars on making its way over here. Do I have... What else do I have? I probably need orphanages and things over here too, don't I? Is this an orphanage? No, that's just a school. So I'll have to start having a bit of a look at some of these things. That's a technical university over there. Did I build an orphanage over here? I'm sure I should have built an orphanage somewhere. Right? I built something over here. Can't remember. I'll have to use the actual filters. Oh, here's an orphanage. That doesn't have anything assigned to it. That's the thing. So no one is actually bringing in the goods that we need. So if I grab... This is our shopping center, right? So IC3 distribution doesn't have any food available at the moment. That is interesting. So let's quickly have a look at that. I definitely don't want to run out of food over here. So IC3, it's this guy, right? It's got food. So what's the issue over here? Let's have a quick look here. So IC3, I think it does too much. I think that's part of the problem. So what I'll do is I'll build an additional distribution facility over here. So if we go, I think under roads, we've got distribution offices as part of this, right? Technical services, depots. We don't. So where would it then be? General cargo? Yeah, I think here it is. Small distribution office. That's it. So we only have these ones. So let's quickly pop into the modded distribution offices, and we'll quickly see which is the ones that we like. So we like these ones, those ones, and those ones. That's our favorites. So let's pop out of that, and let's have a quick look. So let's do. I'm kind of keen on the medium size. Can we squeeze a medium? Oh, the medium would work nicely over here, guys. There we go. So we'll get an extra medium facility over here. So we'll get that kind of constructed. So please tie yourself in there, and go nuts, get that constructed as well. So we've got an extra distribution facility that's being built here that will help our distribution of goods. In the meantime, I do have a distribution office over here, and it should move food, doesn't it? No, this doesn't move food. Road cargo station. I think this does move food. Yeah, this would move food. Now, do we have the ability to add an additional? No, it's 20 out of 20. So unfortunately, we can't add any more here. So the orphanage is still under a little bit of problems over here. So the extra distribution facility here should help us out a little bit. Any other secret police stations or things? Not that I can see at the moment. We could probably do with another orphanage. And I did pick up here. So under orphanages, I do have a small orphanage now. Though, is that the small one? Or I think this is the small one. It doesn't look smaller, to be honest. To be sure, it doesn't look smaller. Now, can we... Oh, I see. I'm actually practically on top of that power line there. No wonder it doesn't want to work. This could work. There we go. So we'll get an extra orphanage to pop in this location. Will be useful for us. Okay, now let's go over to Bendigrad, have a quick look if we... And I actually lost the vehicle production line. Let's take another look. The vehicle production line over here. No blueprints being constructed at the moment. Only 6 vehicles left. We'll probably need to do something with that. Over here to Suspendi. Did we do? Let's pause the game for a second while we quickly have a look. Did we even do the secret police? Now I can't remember how the modded one looks like. So let's come in over here and let's find over here overlays buildings secret police. I'm assuming because I can't. We have orphanages at all? Kindergartens? We don't. So I'm assuming we don't have any. I'm assuming we've never done that. So if we come over here, certainly here we can switch on that and orphanages. Oh, we've got an orphanage over here. Does that have anything assigned to it? Still not. So we definitely need to sort that out. Secret police. So we've got a couple of orphanages over there. Another one coming up. Now over here. No? Secret police? Nah. Okay, secret police is going to go in here. Oh, no, here it is. Here's our secret police station. So let's grab that. Get these vehicles to make a move over here. Micromanaging my vehicle movements. Okay, that should be good for now, and I think that's going to be sufficient. Okay, so that gets a few vehicles in there. I'm not too sure what the situation in Ultima Grad is. We'll have a look at that. Now, we've got the secret police here. I thought maybe a little bit more parking here might be pretty good. So let's grab a large, big optimized car park. Is that gonna fit here? No, probably not. So let's get the large through car park. That's the medium one. This doesn't wanna work. Now, will we... I think we will be able to sort that out. So let's put a car park in there. And then we also need a bit of an orphanage, I think. So that's good. Let's go ahead and commission that. Shall we do an orphanage where? Let's grab an orphanage quickly. That's a massive one. We wouldn't even be able to squeeze that in here. Something a little bit more manageable in terms of size. Would this work? Doesn't look like it would work. The other one? Okay. None of the orphanage is going to squeeze in there. What is this? Is that a hospital? Is that... No, this is an orphanage. There we go. We've got an orphanage over here, but what it doesn't have is nothing is actually being delivered over here. So we do have an orphanage available. Let's just make sure we get the deliveries that is required. So if we go to this distribution facility, we can certainly assign the orphanage in there, and happy for them to start dropping off the stuff. Do we have everything we need over here? Pretty much so. Out of food now. So let's have a quick look. What's our food situation like? Now there is food available. It's just about getting them distributed a little bit quicker. So you don't want to overwork your distribution offices, because that does become a pretty big challenge fairly quickly becomes a big challenge to deal with. Okay. Now, some of the things I do like a good piece of infrastructure. You guys know that. Okay, how are we doing up here? Have we sorted out the problems with this? Do we have workers over here? Yes, we are in fact producing stuff. What we don't have is we don't have any fuel. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm quickly going to let's just get a little bit of fuel purchased over here so these guys can make their moves again. And then what I'm keen on doing is sorting out the rest of it. These guys take a fair bit of fuel. Can't imagine they'll take tons of fuel, right? So let's stop that. That's okay. Is that, honestly, yeah, they should be able to move. Now, the thing is, I have something assigned to this, right? Yeah, there we go. IC4 medium distribution. Now, do we have, in this location, we have fuel. So you just need more cistern trucks then, I think. So let's assign a couple of cisterns here. Damn it. Lost that. Let's grab this guy. Please pin it. So we can go back to it once we get a few cisterns identified. Not over here though. They'll be up here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. A couple of cisterns. I think 2 more should be absolutely fine. Let's pin them. Pin those 2, and then we'll fly on over here, and we'll quickly move them over. So this guy and that guy. So we should be able to move more fuel now. Lots of little bits and pieces that we need to manage all the time. So hopefully we'll get fuel over there. Let's see about the rest of this. We're still waiting on this to be done. I don't have any... See, this is the problem. It just takes so long to get these guys to build this stuff. So there we go. So now And we also need that to be built. Oh, this is definitely, yeah, so let's get that built. Oh, didn't expect to build it with dollars. So now this should be powered, right? Oh, we're missing. Is that under construction? Well, fine, let's pay for that and see. So now this should be powered. Excellent, so powered. Now, iron ore. Give me a couple of buses again, and we'll run some workers over there. Do we have workers? Yeah, workers are ready to go over here all the time. Workers should be available over here. Excellent, two tons of nuclear fuel available. We do need to set something up to actually export the nuclear waste. That's okay. Let's grab a couple of buses and bring in, well, let's start with one bus to set up the line. And then we'll go from there. So we'll need a guy to come in over here. Unfortunately, this bus stop doesn't actually show the snow on the road, which is a bit problematic. But hopefully it'll be updated at some point. We'll pick up some workers over there. We're going to drop them off over here. I do like that little spin around. And we will go ahead and make a start. Okay, good. Now let's quickly name that line. This is a 4-passenger line, and we're coming in from Central to Banished. It's this one. So let's rename that to the Geiger Iron Workers. Iron Miners. Let's do the miners instead. Miners, so that it's very clear to us. So we'll do that. We'll save it. We'll definitely need line spacing. Maybe if we get more buses. But that's okay. So now we can actually bring a few more guys in to come and work over here. Now, these take how much? They take 250. So we need 500 workers over there. And we've got, yeah, so I'm thinking 6 buses should do the trick. Okay, so Geiger Iron Miners, move along. Make a start. Geiger, Iron Miners. Make a start. And another. Wish there was an easier way to do this. But it's a lot of clicking. A lot of looking for stuff. Got a heating problem somewhere. No, I don't want to open that up. You click on the wrong thing. You open the wrong thing up. Again, do it twice. Actually, now I don't have to do that. I can just click again. Oh, that's at least useful. Let's get another one to Geiger Iron Miners. So now we've got 5 on there. I want one more. Let's make a start. And let's grab one more. Ambulances have not arrived. And we'll make a start. So now we should have a fair bit going on for that. We need a few more secret police vehicles, so let's add a few of those. Let's also add... Do we have the... we have ambulances? Let's grab a couple of ambulances. Everything else seems to be in order. Yeah, the rest is okay. Actually, we should just keep running this. Ooh, the health is the health dropping? I can't remember where it's at. So we've probably had a few spots where food, but our population is pretty strong. Do we have? Yes, good stuff. So we have the fuel available over here. We are operating, providing very little amounts of stuff. Are we? Is this line powered? It is. So this... How come? It's without power supply. Hang on. Let's have a quick look. Is this... This line should be built. Is this... Unless this isn't actually tied... I think this isn't actually connected. We should be able to find that out really easily. I don't think this is working, is it? Let's just have a look. We definitely have power going on over here. So I just think this is not connected, and we shouldn't be that hard to figure it out. But I think what we'll do is let's get rid of that, and we'll grab the big guy over here. We'll just tie that together, and this one I'm just going to go ahead and pay for, so we can see the power flowing from the one side to the other side. Lots of little boats around over here. Now we should have this all powered. Yeah, that's powered now. So that is now, we've got our first powered connection going on through there. The other thing we can, of course, do is we could, we can do an extra line here that we can actually allow some more exports from. So let's plan that one out. So let's grab these guys again. I'll run side-by-side lines over here. Yeah, directly out of the facility, it does look a little awkward. But then what we'll do is we'll make a little bit more of a distance available between them, so it doesn't look as bad. And we'll see about running that across here. I'm not sure that is good. Up there and up here, and then on what side of the road do I want to be? That side of the road. Probably in between. Yeah, that's okay. It can go in there and then run straight through there. So in between these two. That's good. And then we'll start running that up there so we can export a little bit more power. All of this power that we are producing. That's good. There we go. We'll commission that and have the guys construct that at their leisure, because we don't really need the money. It's just so that this guy actually has a few more use cases to it. We do need technical services down here. So where can we grab that from the road piece? Technical services, and I still don't have a modded one selected. So let's go over here. Technical services. Grab these guys of the various sizes, and then we go back over here, we grab that one. I'd like the 4 vehicles or the 8 vehicles. Let's go with the 8 vehicles. Do I squeeze it in over there, or do I place it over this area? I'm going to go ahead and grab that in there. We'll get the technical services up and running over here. I'm going to pay for the little road connection over there so we can get working on the building itself. And we've got these guys assigned, so they should hopefully build that fairly quickly. Oh, here we go. Iron ore rushing in. That is awesome. Now, let's get set up a train to move the iron ore around. I got trains available, I believe. I've got one train available. Got this guy. Let's grab... Come on. I still need to get used to this whole pinning thing. I have to take it, move it. Come on, move it, pin it. And I'm thinking it's coming to this guy. Yeah, there we go. So let's move it over here. Clear that line out. So we'll move this guy over. Do we have another one available over here? No, we've got a couple of other trains here. And we are building some locomotives. So we should have another locomotive available fairly soon. So let's set this guy up. So how many can we put on here? So 6 is kind of the standard that I'm running at the moment. I'm going to try 8, especially on these guys. So let's try 8. So there we go, 6. That's the standard line that we have at the moment. If we do that, now we've got 8. And how many do we have left over here? 9. So that's okay. I think that's going to be about right. So if I grab this one, 480. No, we're definitely running 8s at the moment. Should I try a little bit longer? 540 and 10, 600 tons. Let's run a 6. Let's run a 6. That's what I'm after. Let's run a 6. Please don't do that. Now let's get out of here and we'll set up the line. Okay. I think it'll work. Where am I going? Over here. Happy to report that that is now up and running. Okay, first stop is over here, where you will be loading iron ore, and then you're heading off over here somewhere to drop it off. Yeah, over there. Ooh, actually, I just need to figure out, are these the iron ore? They are bringing in the coal. The iron ore needs to drop off on this side. What is this guy doing? Yeah, we don't need any more. So from here, you would like to route through this one as a waypoint, and then you're going to come over here and you're going to unload all your iron ore. And the question is it wait until unloaded? Unfortunately, if we do that, we're going to start closing off this guy, which is not something I want to do, but let's do that. Let's see how that goes at least. Let's make a start on that line. I'm gonna have a bit of a ride along with this guy. Let's move on over, and we'll take a bit of a ride with him. Let's not quite what I had in mind. Let's just get this guy back. Okay, there we go. That's how long is this train? It doesn't look that long, does it? Interesting. So you couldn't get out? Oh, you wanted to go the other direction. Even that's a little weird, isn't it? Anyway, going out that direction. Oh, the graphics is a little awkward when it's zoomed in like this, and especially when it's snowing. Can I get out of there? Come on. This overlap is not great. Okay, let's get out of that one. Or is it? It's not that long, to be honest. Gonna come in here. How much do we have ready to go? Oh, it's gonna fill up nicely. 600 tons. No. No, you're not powered. How come you're not powered? You're not powered? Oh, crap. This is not really what I had in mind. So let's quickly sort that out. Didn't figure that to be a problem. Grab this guy. We'll place it in over here. It should be able to... What is that? That's a nice little touch. Look at that. The end of the road has some barriers up there. Oh, I really like that. That's a very nice little touch. So let's place our power over here. We can't do much else. So let's go ahead and build that. And then we just bring in an additional power line from here. Which is a little unfortunate. Now, can we make our way through here? We can. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and pay for that also. Now, I don't think it's gonna... I don't think we're gonna... actually, to be honest, we can get it to come back quicker. So let's just assign it to come straight back this way. So it'll find a bit of a route. Yeah, so there should be a turnaround. Where? Through here? Yeah, it'll turn around through here. All of my chemicals are actually doing something. Do I have trees in here or wood in here? Yeah, we are getting wood in here. That's good. Does that mean we're actually producing wood over here now? Or not yet? No, still not. Still, it's only our trucks delivering it here now. That's... Did we go around? Really? I lost that train. Oh, no, here it comes. Yeah, get around, go back. Interesting. I thought they're supposed to be able to run through. Oh, it might be something to do with the switch. Ambulance not arriving. I'm seeing more of these going on, which worries me a little bit. Pop that guy in there and let's see. Our population is holding steady. Now, click this train so I can actually see it being loaded. It should get a full 600 tons very quickly. Yeah, rapid 600 ton loading. I like it. I like it. Nice. This is what we needed. This is what we needed. Now, I need to get an extra 600 ton train going. That's really good. That's really good. What's still under construction over here? Or it might be this. It might be this guy. Yeah, let's get a, well, actually a helicopter construction in here. Well, get this built quicker, guys. Citizens are sick. How do I... No, let's go back and have a quick look. Pause the game. Open this up and say, health is too low. Where is that? How come? How come you want your this is too low? You not have food. Let's see, where's our closest food? This is a bit of an... We've got ambulances over here. We should have a pretty big hospital over here with ambulances available. So that should be okay. So are you not getting food? Meat. Meat is a problem. Food is a problem. 124 without food. You have food available over here. Food is available over there. And the food is available over there. So can you not get there? Indeed. Indeed, that is the problem. And can you not get where you need to go? Yeah, both of those aren't being able to get food over there. Do we have food available anywhere else? Okay, let's just see. So these guys aren't able to get food at any of these facilities. So the question that I need to ask is, can we get them there quicker? Is there anything we can do to try and cut off just a little bit of walking? Right? So we've got a few more people walking through there. Can you now get there? I'll have to. We need to sort this out. So if we run it through that way, we pay for that. Did that help us out at all? Still not getting us there. That is... Look at that. We've got these little barriers everywhere. I like it. It's a nice touch. It really is a nice touch. Pay for that, see if that helps us out at all. So we've got a couple of buildings that's not actually getting people to where they need to go. But I'm thinking every little bit there is going to help us out a little. So what are we going to do with these guys that's unable to get food? Do we just do an extra one? I'm thinking it would be useful considering all of this. So let's build an additional food facility over here. So for facilities for... So that's not really what we're after, is it? We're after a small shopping center. Shall we get the basic small shopping center? Let's do that. I think that's the one. That's the one for us. And actually... What's in the way here? Why can't you... Is there a power line? Oh, there's a little something. If we go underground, that shouldn't be an issue. They're all underground, right? There we go. That sorts it out. Okay, so with that in mind, now we'll get some storage going as well. So that's just the stock standard little facility. So we should be able to provide these guys with easier access now. Now we do want some storage, so we go over here, go over there. Small warehouse? No, I'm after the modded one, the modded storage facility. Excuse me. These guys, they are pretty good. I've got room for everything. I'm gonna grab this guy. So what I'll do is I'll definitely put it in there, and then we can close that, and then it should. What? Really? We have a very specific facility elsewhere. Let's try over here. That is strange. Hide bottom tab. Ooh. Oh man, look at that. So you can actually get that to work. I didn't realize that. Another one that you can get rid of. Okay, anyway, just gonna go for the mods now. The modded one, and we're just gonna grab it straight from over here, and we're gonna place that in here. Now, what I'm thinking is we're gonna do this. Where do I now have some issues here? I thought this was working. That's not good. Oh, that'll work. Let's place that over there, and we'll get this connection set up. I think this will be fine. Oh, crap. It's so frustrating that stuff like this just doesn't want to work. I have to go back to grab it again. So when it does work there, it doesn't work. That's awkward, isn't it? We could provide it connectivity from this side though. So if we do... So we could do that, that'll work. Get out of here, grab me my road connection, and I am tempted at running this road connection. Out over there, we can and we'll get that road connection come out like so. We'll see how best we use these areas. I'm going to go ahead and pay for these road connections. So hopefully we'll start getting that built up now. So we'll get... Oh, we do need another road connection through here though. Give me another road. And pay for that. So let's get these built. Then we'll have some more shops available over here. Our runway on this side is almost done. Some other stuff is being constructed over here. So the airport is starting to take shape quite nicely. What's going on with regards to these? This is under construction. Is this providing? Yes, fair bit of production going on over here. How's our chemical production going? Ooh, nice. Nice chemical production. Yeah, we're still struggling with the amount of workers that we can actually get in here. Hopefully we can get people running a little bit more. These are much better, and everybody seems to have employment, so that's awesome. That is very good. And guys, I think we're probably heading towards the end of this episode. How this line is busy under construction. How is this going? Oh, I needed to get some additional trains set up over here. So let's, beyond that, how many do we need? Let's just pop in here quickly. So we've got 5, 6, 7. So we need an additional 3 at least. So let's do 1, 2, 3 of them. Also, that should be good. Yeah, that one is almost done. And we'll have the extra 10 to go. Hopefully that'll move way more of these guys, of the iron ore. These vehicles have all been built again. Okay, let's quickly go and see, have we finished our distribution facilities? Still under construction. And over here, what are we doing in SimCity? So lots of little bits and pieces that we're busy dealing with. We wanted to see if we're getting our cars out yet to the other facility. That's okay. They can slowly make their way through that. This guy should have a fair bit of what it needs. Are we out of food though? No, we're not. Do we need more vehicles? What's going on with our vehicles over here? Got so many of these guys. Let's grab a few more, bring them over, because it seems like we don't necessarily have enough vehicles to do what we need to do. I must say the snow is great and everything, and I do like it, but it's difficult to play with the snow over here. Let's select a couple of these vehicles. Probably need a few more though. We can drag it, get 2 more over here. We can drag it and click and drag it. So these 4 should I think be sufficient. Let's just move our way over. Again, it's not an easy one to do. Moving these vehicles around, micromanaging everything. Where is this Banished? Should be down here somewhere. There we go. These are the facilities. So let's move these vehicles in here. 1. I don't think we need more vehicles though. Seems like they have them ready to go. That side, on the other hand, might need a hand with a couple more. Any food arrived? Still no food though. Let's limit the amounts and we'll up our food a little. I think that's ultimately the problem. We really wanted 70-30 split or something like that. Citizens' health are too low. Where is that? Let's click that. Really find out where that's at. Over here? Why? Food? Yeah, it's generally when we start losing food that the health jumps. That we have a big health problem. So this is where you should be getting food. So food should be available. Number of shops in front of the store. So really, it's just this store isn't quite good enough. We also should have a store where this guy. Also, that one needs a bit more. Okay, so does that mean another store? Is that what we're trying to say over here? Let's add another store over here. If we flip it over, yeah, that's kind of what I'm at. So if we do that, okay, now we also definitely want the storage. So if we go modded storage. Oh, this is too big. It's never going to work. Oh, it's going to work. I like it. I like it. That's good. So we'll get another shop in here. And what we'll do is we'll pay for that. So hopefully the construction of this will help. So we'll get some additional shops good to go there. Yeah, because people are running out of food. Guys, I think that's going to cover us for now. We did get the mines up and running. There's a few other bits and pieces that needs to get working still. But I think overall, let's have a quick look at what we have available over here. Do we have electronics? No, out of electronics. Do we have chemicals? Yes, we have a little bit of chemicals. Do we have clothes? Yes, clothing is coming in. Slowly though, but limited amounts. Fabric is still a bit of a problem. So we'll quickly go and have a look at what is going on here at Ultima Grad with our new facilities. Slow. So fabric is coming in, chemicals are available. So yes, we are building up our fabrics over here. And then over here we should be producing clothing at a pretty decent rate. Yeah, fabrics are available, clothing is being produced. And how many people do we have working here? So it's just about the number of workers is still not quite ready to go. But that's part of why we will expand in this area a little bit more. What I quickly wanted to look just before we finish off the episode, under food, grab me the big field. I just wanted to see how far. So really, these facilities I don't think are too bad. So really that little chunk at the front there is what we can provide additional housing in. And this will provide some additional heating for some of these other facilities. So we've got a bit of an overlap going on. If we could potentially add, well, we could run heating through this way and add a few more buildings on this side also. But additional, maybe even larger buildings in this area, some of these big guys, will help get more workers out here ready to go. Our population has been steady and holding. We've got way more adults without adults living at home that we need to move around, 2,400 to be exact. So additional housing would be quite useful at this stage. Lots of small little construction pieces trying to plug the gaps that we've got. But I think it's working well. Let's quickly pop in here again. I think this is constantly running. Let's just make sure we continue to store that item. This will have to be coal ore. Excellent. So yes, we have continuously got iron ore available now. We just need the additional trains to run that through, so we should have more steel production also. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I will see you next time. Bye bye.